Hey YouTube, today I want to look at the newest map, Ancho-V Games, which is actually a map that I prefer to play aggressively on. The fans throughout the map favor a fluid playstyle with lots of movement. When I play on this map, I have two priorities. The first one is to cover turf to help with movement, and then once I have echo, I start getting kills. As you can see here, being a Dynamo isn't easy when you're in such a small amount of ink. Once you get in a large pool, you can work a lot more efficiently. In terms of gear, I would suggest running swim speed up on this map, since moving around is really effective in being aggressive and securing kills. The cool thing about this map is that the elevating platforms help escaping death be a lot easier. And you should always try to stay behind cover against an Inksuka, and on this map, it's a lot easier since the signs above the zone cut off the Inksuka shot. And just as a side note, if you do put a sprinkler on those signs, they will get destroyed if the platforms extend completely. I can't stress how important it is to stay back until you have echo. Don't just be a sitting duck either, just keep swimming and flicking. Now here we see a guy, and we try to get to him, but we didn't have enough ink coverage, and that's why we died here. And I made a short list of the ways an aggressive Dynamo can die. The first one, overextension, is basically what just happened. Here you can see me being indecisive about extending myself into their base. I decided against it since they knew I was over there and I just died for being overextended. I figured I would cut my losses and just retreat. If you're ever in a bad situation, elevating the platform is a good way to temporarily isolate yourself from the other team. And here you see two people trying to get us, but someone else on their team elevated the platform, so we were able to get 2 kills. As you can see here, it's really difficult to get kills if you don't have the proper movement options. So it's really important that you cover the ink before you attempt to get in for the kills. Now if there is a defensive strategy for this map, this would be it, but the only downside is the enemy drop down is right behind you. From here we can get some pretty good reach into their base though. Originally my idea for this video was to showcase this position, but it was just too inconsistent to be considered viable. And what I mean by inconsistent is, in the next games I wasn't able to replicate this strategy and make it work. A good way to think about it is to play aggressively until you clear them out, and once you have, you can deny entry from this location. So what do you guys think about this map? Personally, I like a map that forces me to play aggressively at first and then defensive. Other than port macro, the general plan is always to get a lead defensively and then transition into aggressive play. Leave a comment on your thoughts, and don't forget to splat that like button, it helps me a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.